Space is always a source of admiration and wonder. It represents the final frontier, an unknown territory full of paths and mysteries. For those lucky enough to travel beyond Earth's atmosphere, the experience is said to be indescribable and unforgettable. The beautiful sight of our planet whirling in the silence of the universe will leave a lasting impression on all astronauts. However, not all experiences in space are peaceful. Some astronauts have reported strange, sometimes inexplicable events. These mysterious reports have captured the imagination of people all over the world and have sparked many opinions and controversies. Let's explore the most surprising and controversial claims of space travelers and explore the unexplained phenomena that amaze us. On May 5, 1981, astronaut Vladimir Kovalyuk was working aboard the Salyut space station when he witnessed an amazing event. When he returned later, he saw an elliptical object that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The object spun rapidly and then exploded in a golden explosion, followed by a second explosion that created two glowing golden orbs. Kovalyuk also saw the formation of white smoke before his spacecraft entered the twilight zone and the situation disappeared. The discovery, a decade after a public announcement, is one of the most surprising reports of unexplained objects in space. In May 1969, while preparing for the first moon landing, astronauts on the Apollo 10 mission reported hearing mysterious noises as they orbited the moon. Tom Stafford, Gene Cernan and John Young were rehearsing for the moon landing when they heard a voice through their ears. The songs, which are more than an hour long, are different from the previous ones. Although the official explanation refers to radio interference, astronomers argue that the sounds are unique and unexplained, adding a layer of mystery to their project. Maurice Chatelain, former head of NASA's communications systems, sparked controversy with his 1975 book, Our Cosmic Ancestors. In it, he said that during the Apollo 11 moon landing, two UFOs were seen near the surface of the moon. As Neil Armstrong descended the lunar module ladder, Buzz Aldrin is said to have taken pictures of unidentified objects. According to Chatelain, there was a 2-minute period of radio silence during which NASA hid some of the images from the public. Although Armstrong has not confirmed these claims, the hope that aliens will encounter the first lunar landing still surprises many. Yang Livi, China's first astronaut, encountered a problem during his Shenzhou 5 mission in 2003. One quiet night, Livi heard the sound of a hammer hitting in the hull of his spacecraft. Since space is a vacuum where sound cannot travel, this report was initially dismissed as a conscious mistake. However, Chinese astronauts later reported hearing similar noises on subsequent missions, raising questions about their origin and nature. Veteran astronaut Franklin Story Musgrave, who flew 6 space missions between 1983 and 1996, reported seeing snake-like objects in space. Musgrave described the objects, which he estimated to be 25 feet long, indicating they were alive. His belief that the universe is full of all kinds of life, including pre-human worlds, adds a fascinating perspective to his discoveries. In 2005, astronaut Leroy Chiao, while in command of the International Space Station, discovered mysterious lunar structures. While adjusting the antennas 230 miles above the Earth, Chiao saw symmetrical light objects pass by before disappearing into space. While some believe these lights are of terrestrial origin, many believe they are galactic, adding to the mystery surrounding these sightings. During a space mission in 1965, astronauts Ed White and James McDevitt saw a metallic object over Hawaii. Unlike a UFO, this object is hand-shaped. Another famous sighting occurred in 1991, when Musa Manarov, traveling to the Mir space station, took a video of a bright and elongated structure that appears to light up from time to time. Despite official claims that space debris exists, Manarov does exist. Gordon Cooper, one of NASA's first astronauts, had a series of horrific crashes. In 1951, as an Air Force pilot, he reported seeing a large group of UFOs. Later, during the Mercury Atlas 9 mission in 1963, he saw a green object speeding toward his spacecraft. This finding was confirmed by radar tracking in Australia, making Cooper's statement more reliable. Alan Bean, the 4th man to walk on the moon, has yet to experience any problems. During his mission to the moon in 1969, Ben noticed a shiny object on the moon's surface that resembled shoe leather. Despite a lot of research, the nature of this phenomenon is unknown. These factory inspector reports reveal a number of unexplained conditions in the area. Whether these experiences are based on terrestrial activities, unknown physical phenomena, or other factors, we still have our thoughts and feelings about the mysteries of the universe. The stories of these space travelers serve as reminders of the great, unknown lands that await exploration, and their mysteries. Unexpected phenomena observed by astrologers often lead to overestimation and confusion. One of these is the experience of astronaut Franklin Story Musgrave in 1994. Musgrave encountered snake-like objects moving through space during his 6 space missions. The objects were about 25 feet long and moved in a manner that indicated they were alive. Musgrave's belief that the universe is home to diverse and advanced civilizations adds an intriguing layer to his views, raising questions about the potential for intelligent life beyond Earth. His reports contribute to the wider debate about whether space is teeming with unknown life forms and the implications of these discoveries for humanity. In Unspoken Observations, Leroy Chiao's trial from 2005 takes place. While in charge of the International Space Station, Chiao observed a series of mysterious lunar structures. 230 miles above the Earth, he saw symmetrical light objects speeding across the sky before disappearing into the vastness of space. Although some have suggested that these lights are of terrestrial origin, the exact nature of the phenomenon has not been determined. Chiao's report fuels the ongoing debate about whether these findings are evidence of extraterrestrial technology or are related to natural events. Another famous event was Ed White and James McDevitt, who reported seeing a strange metallic object over Hawaii during their 1965 mission. It was like an organ that came out of his body. The description of this object adds to the collection of aerial phenomena unknown to astronomers. These observations challenge the conventional understanding of space objects, often leading to further research into the nature of unidentified flying objects. Looking at Musa Manarov in 1991 is an interesting topic. During his visit to the Mir space station, Manarov captured a video of a bright, elongated structure in space. The object appeared to glow from time to time, prompting speculation about its shape and origin. Official explanations point to space debris, but Manarov's argument that it's an unusual phenomenon has fueled interest and debate about the potential for unknown objects in space. Gordon Cooper's experiences, including a spectacular observation in 1951 and his Mercury Atlas 9 mission in 1963, emphasize the enduring nature of unexplained phenomena in space. Cooper's sighting of a green object moving at high speed was confirmed by radar tracking, lending credence to his report. In addition, his previous exposure to a large group of flying saucers as an Air Force pilot would complicate any claims of extraterrestrial sightings. Cooper's reports contribute to the ongoing debate about the potential for extraterrestrial impact and the implications of space exploration. Alan Bean's 1969 mission to the Moon produced another mysterious encounter. While placing the autonomous battery on the Moon, Ben notices a shiny object on the surface of the Moon that looks like Earth's shoe leather. Despite many reviews, the identity of the item remains a mystery. Bean's sighting is an example of the many unexplained phenomena that astronauts sometimes encounter, and illustrates the challenges of deciphering objects and events in space. Continuing to learn about those archives is important to advancing our understanding of space and solving mysteries that intrigue scientists and the public.